You'd plant sometime in that April. You want to get where the ground's kind of getting some decent ground temperature. You know, for anybody in the backyard, I would suggest just a simple method is with a spade and you know, get your depth in that 6-8 inches or so, and wherever you want to put it. Usually asparagus is a multi-year crop. I mean, it'll be 10, 15, 20 years of good active harvest as long as you take care of it. So put it in a place where you envision leaving it for a long time. Light on the nitrogen, high on phosphate and potash. We've got about an acre plus of asparagus, so we'll take some soil samples, 4 or 5 representative soil samples, send them to an outside lab and have it analyzed, and then get a recommendation either through the county extension or the university or the place where we bought the asparagus crowns. They're very helpful in that regards too. Like anything, it always needs a certain amount of moisture. I would say up until a week or so ago when we caught some rains, it would have been beneficial to have added some water to it, but we're in a part of the farm where that becomes quite challenging. Watering it would be good, minimal amount though. If you overwater it, then in my experience, any crop that grows as quick as asparagus does is more susceptible to funguses and bacterias and stuff. So here we're in a yellowish hill clay of eastern Nebraska. Probably my first choice would be in a more organic, heavier creek bottom, darker dirt for that, but in our operation this was a piece of land that fit and it'll work out reasonably well. But getting your ground really fertile will always help anything. We attempt to harvest once it started. This year was warm early, so we started in middle April with some. Production got a little heavier by May, and we'll probably quit around that 10th to 15th of June. There are some people who will extend it a little longer, but ours is still a relatively new planting, so I want to make sure we get significant growth back for future crops. Kind of rule of thumb, the bigger your fern grows when you quit harvesting will very well be representative of next year's harvest. So if you get a very good full fern, you'll probably have a real strong harvest the next year. Yeah, you want to make sure that until it's really established, it's better probably to quit harvesting earlier and get a real good fern growth, probably a little fertility once you quit harvesting, and to help that fern grow bigger and stronger, healthier.